tanu dhari hari bhaja hi na jedar, ho hi bisharat mand mandatar. Tagbusunjdi is appealing to all the minds and hearts of the people. He's narrating this katha to Garuji Maharaj. We are the Garud. We are the ones to benefit from this. So we are fortunate this evening to be listening to the glories of the katha as narrated by Tagbusunjdi to Garuji Maharaj. This is what he says in this. So tanudhari hari bhajahi na jenar hohi bishayarat manda mandatar. He's saying, those people who acquire this human system and do not worship the divine, he says, and they wallow in Vishay. Vishay Vaishna refers to all the worldly things. They use it only for the pleasures of the senses. He said, these people, they wallow in base sensual lust. That's what occupies their mind. What is the result? If we have acquired this system, which was given us sadhana dhamma moksha karadwara, to perform sadhana, it is the doorway to liberation. That is the gift of this human body. So he says, having acquired it, if we did not submit ourselves to the Lord's feet of the divine, if we did not occupy our thing in worship, in devotion to the Lord, then he says, Kanchu kirich badale lehi karate dari parasamani dehi. You know what's a parasmani? The parasmani is a gem, which when other objects are, you touch other objects, it transforms into gold. That's the power of the parasmani. This body is that parasmani. If you were to see gold in its natural state, you call it ore. Ore is a natural state of metals. O-R-E. When you see it like that, you will not make it out. If you see gold in its natural state, it's like a lump of mud. But after it becomes refined, then you see its beauty. Man is like that. As we grow, we should become more refined. We should see the human in man. You have man, you have human. We must see the human in man. And just as the gold in the ore state undergoes all kind of, beating and firing and what have you, to allow its gloss to show, so too man must undergo the rigors of bhakti. Sadhana dham and moksha kvada. Perform bhakti so that we can attain moksha. So he says, having attained this human system, then what we should do? Devote some time to the divine. That is where we should be. So he's saying here, Karate dari parasamani dehi. He says, he who has not acquired the state, he who has not reached the state of development, then what has he done? He has exchanged his parasmani for bits and pieces of glass. Is that a worthy trade? Is there any wisdom in that kind of trade? Would you trade the parasmani for glass? That would be a foolish thing to do. So he says, he who takes the body and wallows in the Maya Jal of the world, in lust and its play, in the activities of worldly life, and forget the divine. He says, he has exchanged this parasamani, which is gift that you have got as a human birth, for bits and pieces of glass. That is not a good trade. So the first question he asked, what is the greatest form to have attained? He tells you that greatest form is man. And he shows why, what is required of man.